I would like for y'all to welcome my next guest, the lovely Baddie. Good evening. How about yourself?
Thank you, cute. Thank you, baby. Thank you, wifey. What's
Now
up with you?
I would say the first time that I actually got to
Tell
speak
her.
with Baddie
Hmm.
and her soft spokenness was completely, and I've said this to her a couple times. I think I said it to her last night. Just her personality and her soft spokenness completely threw me off. I was like, with a name like Baddie, it's but definitely a great. I'm glad I met
Thank
her
you.
as well.
I'm
So
glad I met you too. You're pretty dope. Thank you.
so all right,
Yes, I
right.
told
She's
everybody to favorite you. I was like, everybody favorite the Godfather right now. Thank you,
oh, thank you
guys.
so much. I appreciate it. So, what was the original reason that you joined Tagged?
The original reason I joined Tag is because I like the wide like network. Like it's worldwide. So you can meet people
Hmm.
from all over the world. And I mean, usually I meet people from the US, but it's
Hmm.
cool that, I could feel like I have a homegirl in Cali, like while I'm in North Carolina, you know? So
Right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I like it.
Okay. Um. So, what are some other things that you would like to use your platform on Tagged for?
I like to use my platform on Tag to sell my little baddie crops right here and have my
Okay.
little just just to socialize with people because sometimes I don't have time like to go out a lot,
Hmm.
So this is really like my main way of socializing with
Right.
people.
Right. So, how can someone go about getting, I guess, a Baddie crop top or a Baddie shirt? Because he does have you do have men's shirts as well, correct?
Men's t-shirt with my picture on it. Thank you, jacuzzi.
Okay.
Yes, and it costs one carpet.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Awesome. So you
Make them
know,
fall in love.
um, so what do you think makes you different from the other streamers that are here on Tag?
Um, well, I think what makes me different is just like, everyone is unique in their own way
Mhm.
and they give out their own vibe.
Right.
But I think I have like a unique vibe that people, like they can really feel it.
Right.
So everybody has their vibe, everybody does a good job,
Right.
but I think that they just really like they feel something different with me.
Right. I've been Gondor Live now, like been a versus Gondor Live, and just always calm. Like I don't ever recall if she ever had any trolls while I was in there, or anybody was trying to like say anything out of the way or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Um, but I can just imagine how
Mm-mm.
she would deal with it. It'd just be like she'd smile like she's doing right now. She'd say probably something, and they'd probably end up favoring her and gifting her. So I don't know. I mean, just like oh well, I feel kind of dumb in here trolling. So
No, the most trolls I get are like, you're not a baddie, and I just laugh, and my bouncers just kick them out. So I just like, guys.
um, so what is the history behind your name here on Tagged? Where did the I guess other than the obvious, but what made you think that? What was that?
um, well, the first time I heard somebody call like, a cute girl a baddie is in my hometown in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a hometown thing. And then one of my favorite songs by Nicki Minaj is called Good Form. Like she talked about how she's a baddie, and I just love Nicki Minaj. So yeah.
Right,
Yes. Hello. NC raised up. Yes.
right, right. Yeah, I'm near Charlotte myself, so um,
Oh yeah. I just think like okay, so I know it's not like the most unique name ever, right? So and I noticed that from the beginning. But I just feel like I had to do the best. I had to be the best because people got like Memphis baddie, exotic baddie, this and that kind of baddie. So I just had to be the best baddie that I
right,
could be.
right. Name,
Mhm.
but there's only one, the Godfather.
All right.
Um,
That comes up first.
right. So when
Just
you, yeah,
like me.
exactly. Right. So when if you just type in Godfather, um, then I'm the first one that pops up. Right, right. The jacuzzi too. Um,
It's one jacuzzi. Yeah, I bet.
gotcha.
Everybody.
So now, what advice would you give up and coming streamers on here on how to earn their top badge?
Um, I would say consistency number one. You might get tired, but just keep streaming, and I'm gonna be honest. Like when I like a couple weeks after I got my badge, like I put up a meal a week for 3 weeks. So
Mhm.
and it wasn't like it was all genuine, you know?
Right,
So you really need to connect with your viewers, actually be their real friend, like cuz we're all here to make friends, you know? So I have the
right.
same like the same bouncers from a year ago that still come see me. So just, you
Gotcha.
know, really make connections, put in the time, all that stuff and run up the numbers.
Wrote the numbers. Right. Um, yeah, but I mean, because
Hey Nita,
yeah,
I love you
yeah,
too.
yeah, I definitely have to agree that for those that are looking to achieve it, and be, like a lot of people have also said too, just be yourself. Um,
That yes.
don't. I think there's maybe a couple people on here I know of, that I've known through other people or found out through other people that their personality on here is actually not how they actually are. I don't know how they do it,
Mm.
but
Mhm.
they're kind of arrogant on here, and they're like really almost like an asshole. But they said them
Yeah.
in real life, they're a complete gentleman, very respectful. I was like, so when I found that out, I was like, oh, well, then I'm gonna go. So I started going to their stream. But that's only like
Wow.
I only know of one person. Pretty much everybody
Yeah.
else, through conversations. It's too much. If you have one personality here and then another personality off of here, it's just hard to like differentiate when you're supposed to be. It's just too. It's just to me, it's just too much work.
Right.
So yeah, so that's what I
I'm
say. Be
definitely
yourself.
the same. I'm
Yeah,
definitely thank you, International One. I'm a fave all you guys. Let me make sure I fave all you. But yeah, I'm
and
definitely the same. I'm just chill, lay back.
be consistent. Like you said, consistency. What's the longest stream that you've ever had since you've been on here?
The longest stream I ever had, I think, was about 10 hours.
Oh wow.
Yes. It was about maybe 7. Wait, I don't even know. Like, I was so oblivious. It was about like 7 or 8 until like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
Like,
wow.
but it was fun though. It was fun the whole time.
Mine
It
was actually
was.
last night. So last night was two things for me. It was my most embarrassing moment, and it was my longest stream because I started streaming at 9. I didn't end it till 8 o'clock this morning. Now about 2 or 3 of those hours, I wasn't even conscious. I was knocked out. About
Oh my god.
at least 2 hours, I was like this,
Similar.
and I had this hat on, and apparently at some time it fell off, and then I woke up in bed. I don't even remember getting off. I don't remember even leaving my chair. They just said I was in my chair, and I was just like,
Oh
ouch.
my gosh.
They
Did
were trying.
anybody get the screenshot? Oh my god.
I hope not. I got I got some good friends because I think, and I haven't seen it. Who put me to bed? I don't know. Apparently, I drug myself to bed. I don't even remember passing out in front of the camera. I just remember the next thing I remember was 8 o'clock this morning, waking up, and I was in bed. I was like,
Oh my god.
I don't remember getting off. So I come over here. Of course, my hair is everywhere. It's like I got serious bedhead. Hair's like all
Oh
sticking
my
up everywhere, and I was like, oh crap, I'm still alive. X.
I got off. I got too drunk last night too, but I was like, bye y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go.
I did. I killed that bottle of tequila, and I was like, man, oh man, oh man, man. So
hmm
yeah, the two things in one night. So my longest right now is 11 hours, but I think only about 9 of that I might have been actually streaming. We're actually doing
Yeah, I
something.
can do
So
it.
um, so what is your most successful stream, and what do you think made it successful?
Um, my most successful stream was when I had a million diamond stream,
Okay,
and it was during the contest, the zoo contest. Do you remember
Mhm.
that?
Which one was
So it was
that?
like all like when you had to send all animal gifts.
Yeah. I remember that one.
hmm So I had yeah, and I placed six in the contest. So
Good
that
job.
was my most successful stream. Thank you.
So what do you think made it successful? What do you think? What was that? How was that different from maybe another stream or a previous stream that you got a million on that
Um,
stream?
I feel like I had a lot of support like from my like number one, two, and three and four and five and all that. So I feel
Mhm.
like I had a lot of support. I was so tired from streaming. Like they call me and wake me up. Like they're like, "You're number six. You're number seven. Come on, get up." And I'm just like, "Okay, I'm coming."
let me let me rub that sleep out of my eyes.
Right.
Get freshen up and just drag my butt and hit. Okay, bye. So
Yes.
okay. Um.
Mhm.
So what is your preparation before hitting the live button?
Um, my preparation is thinking of the caption. Like I try to make like an attention grabbing caption.
Okay.
So I might write something silly, like like when we first had the quarantine, my caption was free Corona testing, and so yeah, I just try to think of a caption. That's it.
Okay. So, so you think that's maybe one of your most unique captions, or what do you think is the most unique caption that you probably had, or maybe the most comical?
um, I had the free corona testing. I had the best compliment wins. I didn't say what they win. And so people were just making up stuff like you look like a rose from a garden in the like they were saying all kind and I was just like, okay, you win.
Right. And so, what did they
And so,
win?
yeah, they just won. They won the contest.
You just won.
You win.
You win. What I win? You,
You gonna
you
use
get the
that
title
one?
of winner. That's
Period.
a
You
year.
won first place.
You're my first place winner. No, but what do I
You had the
get?
best
You get the
compliment.
winner.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pretty much.
So, do you have a favorite quote, or maybe something that inspires you, just in life, or maybe things like that?
My favorite quote is keep an open heart. because you don't want to miss out on your blessings. Like you don't want your heart to turn cold. So just keep an open heart. That's my favorite quote.
Okay. Is that a quote of your own, or who's that a quote from?
I don't know either.
You don't either. Anonymous. No, I do like those.
Anonymous.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Right. I think there was
Yeah.
a few. I'm trying to think. There's one I know that I keep on my homepage actually on my tablet. Um,
Mhm.
but I don't keep it memorized. But I left it on ever since I got it. I was looking through. I wanted to find something, but it was from Martin Luther King Jr. Um,
Mhm.
but it's on the homepage, and I like it. I just don't ever remember it. But it's always on my screen as soon as I turn on my iPad. I just look at it. I'm like, okay. I know one
Right.
of the things. One of my also favorite quotes that I do remember. It was from him as well. Is don't fight
Mhm.
hate with hate. Fight hate with love. So love will always
Ooh.
prevail.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'll say ignore the haters.
right.
I love haters. Like, hey,
I can I can actually really see it like, hey, because they're
everybody
really
got them.
they're undercover fans, and as much as they put your word out there, whether it's good word or bad word,
Right.
your name's out there. It's in their mouth. They're advertising
Exactly.
for you, and it's still because if
Exactly.
somebody's saying something about Baddie or somebody's saying something about the Godfather, it still makes them um, curious. Like, okay, what makes them bad? I guess, or what makes them a not good person that this person says that they don't like them. So then it still
Right.
brings people to check it out. Like, and then they get there like, oh, well, that was a lie.
Mhm.
Like,
Exactly.
they're
And
actually
most
pretty.
I'm cool with a lot of people on here, so if anybody did try that, I don't think they would be very successful. So,
No,
cause like I said, I make like real friends. Like we play PlayStation together, all type of
but
shit.
okay. Um.
Thank
So
you.
one of my favorite questions. Who is your hero or heroes and why?
Hmm. Um, I mean, I know my mom is my biggest hero because she's such a strong lady. Like, she could stunt on a lot of people if she wanted to.
Hmm.
And just let me see who else. Hmm. Hmm. I'll say I'm gonna just say my mom because I don't like personally like celebrities, big influencers. Thank you. I don't know them personally. Like you said, they could be one person on camera and then another person, somewhere else.
Right.
So I know my mom, and yeah, she's the boss. So she's my hero.
Awesome. Do you feel like she's really, what do you think about her? I guess other than being your mother, inspires you or makes you feel like, what has she done that's really inspired and made you?
If she accomplishes her goals,
Okay.
RIP to my mom. Oh, RIP, boo. Oh, but yeah, she accomplishes her goals. Like we were in New York. She wanted us to move to North Carolina. She bought a house in North Carolina. She wanted to get a fully paid off car. She got a fully paid off car. When she paid that off, then she got a brand new car. She got like she does everything by herself.
Oh,
She doesn't need help from anyone. So she is a real true boss.
absolutely. Oh, wow. Okay. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yes.
hats off to mom then. It's
Right.
the right.
Ooh.
Appreciate that. You got
Yes,
you got around
salute
to
to my mom. Even
absolutely.
though me and her, like we're both the youngest of three, right?
Okay.
So we're
Hmm.
both spoiled. So sometimes we both want to get our way, but at the end of the day, like we just know what it is.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
So, You had how long have you? When did you receive your top badge?
On June 5th.
June 5th. So that being a big accomplishment, what are some other things that you probably look to accomplish on tagged? What's the next big thing for Betty, or is there something else you like to accomplish elsewhere?
Um, I would I want to accomplish. I want to be streamer of the week one day.
Okay.
Like I don't know which, cause you know how they post streamer of the week on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've never been streamer of the week. I want to try it out. Like I not try it out, but I just want to be it. Like
Like
how
the,
many diamonds do I have to make? What do I have to do?
I think I
So
know a few of
yeah,
them been like because they met a milestone, like a diamond milestone or certain things. I don't know how that's judged, quite truthfully, or I don't know
yeah, I
what
know.
determines. I guess we'll need to speak to Rachel. I don't know. Like, how do you determine,
Yeah,
or whoever determines it? Like, how do you determine who the streamer of the week is?
I'm gonna just ask. Like, can I just be streamer of the week one time?
Can I just be? You just be it, please. So,
Yes.
um,
So be on the lookout for that, y'all, because it's coming. I'm just like my mom. I set my goals and I get to
uh-huh. All right. That's all the questions that I had. If does anybody have any additional questions or any questions that they have for Betty and the viewers?
it. Nice to meet all of you. It was nice to meet. Let me make sure I save you. Look, I'm sorry if I didn't save all of y'all, but I'm about to go back live. I don't want to take his viewers, but when he's done, y'all could come through. I'll save y'all.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate.
I'll see you
I
later.
I definitely appreciate the Betty being part of the show. I appreciate everybody obviously that's come through and held hearts, commented, gifts. Like I always say, like in the beginning of the show, is um, I don't pay a lot of attention. I usually don't really comment much on the comments, especially when I have a guest in the box, because I
Mhm.
want to give them the respect. They're uh, guest on the show, just like if they were a guest at my place or a guest somewhere
Right.
else, then I'm going to give them that full attention. So,
Yeah.
first, I'd like to thank, Tag for giving me this platform, but also I'd like to thank
Exactly.
Baddie for being a guest. I'm going to thank all y'all viewers and gifters. I'm going to thank Dom Pop for being a guest as well. Just being able to have the opportunity to, give viewers and other people the opportunity to learn more because Baddie has a lot of
Yes.
people come through her broadcast. I'm sure tons. Okay, and I have some too.
Right.
But this gives the viewers an opportunity, though, to learn more about Baddie that may not have been there, that come to mind regularly, and then you start meeting new people. You meet new friends, or or new whatever you want to put it, friends, fans, viewers, whatever the
Right.
case may
Right.
be. It gives the opportunity to meet some really cool people. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't, I didn't start on this because of the quarantine. I've been on this long before the quarantine, but then when the
Yeah.
quarantine happened, um, then you really start seeing more people on here, more people on the boards, and more people the trending board and the new board and all the other boards. It's like holy cow! It's like well, this influx of social media because you actually can't go out and meet
Right.
with people. So now you have to conversate with people, and a lot of people, quite truthfully, and I'm sure you've seen this before, heard this before too. A lot of people had things like, "Oh, what are you doing on tag? Oh, you live on tag, don't you? This that's the stuff you always used to hear. Maybe not so
Mind
much
your
now,
business. Mind your
right?
business.
You're just like that, exactly. Mind your business. Um, but
But yeah.
now with us having this current situation, now people are on it and you don't hear that as much because you really can't do anything else. There's not much else you can do safely, you know,
Right. Right.
unless you're an essential worker or work in the health services field or anything like that. So, um, okay. Well, again, Baddie, I definitely appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, make
Yeah.
sure you favor up Baddie and check her out. She's definitely always calm. Um,
Thank
I can
you.
only imagine. I don't know. Have you ever really got angry? Like, if you get angry, what's the angry baddie? What makes Baddie angry that would have her just get out of character?
I don't know. Like, I guess being disrespected or somebody try me, like, in a certain way. But I just have zero and I have 100, so y'all don't want to see 100. Oh, I wanted to tell you one more goal that I had. Thank you, Choice,
Uh,
was to get on your show. Like before I
oh,
had my badge and everything, like I was like, I see all the top badges up there, all the, big people up there. I'm like, I hope I get invited one day. So I really appreciate you too.
oh, awesome. And that
Yes.
that that definitely means a lot. I still, even after I think this is the 22nd show. I don't think I still
Wow.
fully, I don't think I still fully grasp, or I don't know. For people, when people say that, it doesn't, it takes me aback a little bit because this is fun for me. Like this is not a job, even though
Hmm.
there is some benefits to it. I enjoy doing this.
Right.
I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy streaming now. So for people to now, say things like you just said, one thing it lets me know that I'm doing something right, that people are enjoying it. But for
You are.
somebody to want to be on here and um,
Yes.
and and message me or whatever to say, hey, I'd like to be on the show, that's truly an honor. And the fact that Tagged gave me this platform to do that is definitely an
Yes.
honor. So that means a lot to hear that, especially from a fellow top streamer for any streamer. So, but
Of course. Well, I really appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all hit me with the favorite.
yes, make sure you hit Baddie with the fave. And as we do any other
Yes.
night, after the interview, we'll have the tagged You're It after party. No tequila tonight, though. So, anyway, but
Ooh. Okay, battle me.
all right.